Alright guys, we are back. Good evening, good morning, or good afternoon. As always, it is so great to see you and friends. Welcome to 4-Wheel Drive Talk episode number 9. Now, when you think of iconic 4-wheel drive vehicles, you probably have the International Scout somewhere on your list. Well, if new rumors are true, the Scout will be coming back. Also in the news this week is a video showing a unmodified Rivian R1T tackling Hell's Gate and Moab. It's pretty awesome. Now, and also in today's episode, we'll talk about the new Ford Expedition Timberline, which Ford says will be its most off-road capable Expedition ever made. Now, we'll get to all these details of these stories in here in just a moment, but first, guys, I gotta ask you, when you hit that like button down below, if this video was helpful to you, it really does help with the whole YouTube algorithm. So please consider hitting that like button down below. We sure would appreciate it. That said, let's get on to this week's headline. Now, with the popularity of the revived Ford Bronco and the long-lasting appeal for the Jeep Wrangler, reviving another iconic name, the International Harvester Scout, seems like it makes a lot of sense. Now, some folks over at Volkswagen happen to think so as well. Now, rumor has it, guys, that a all-new electric version of the Scout might be in the works. Now, Volkswagen, you may recall, owns the rights to the Scout name, and adding a modern take on the classic off-roader would give the company the firepower it needs to go head-to-head with the Bronco. Now, why would a Scout be EV? Well, simply, Volkswagen a while back, and they've been stating and talking about phasing out all their internal combustion engines for all of their brands. Now the question remains, which brand would the Scout be marketed under? It could be Volkswagen, or they might surprise us and unveil the Porsche Scout. Now you may recall also, Volkswagen also owns Audi, Bentley, Lamborghini, to name a few, so perhaps a few years from now you could buy a Bentley Scout. That doesn't even sound right. Anyways, doubtful though. If the Scout EV actually happens, those in charge of Volkswagen apparently want to be priced in the $40,000 range, which you know you're not getting a Bentley at that price anyways. As with so many other automotive rumors, we'll have to wait to see what happens. Hell's Gate in Moab is a classic off-road trail that is extremely steep and bumpy, and it's a challenge for sure, especially with an unmodified truck or an SUV. But someone drove an unmodified Rivian R1T up Hell's Gate without any problems whatsoever. I mean, seriously, look at this thing here. As you can see in the video, the R1T slowly crawls up Hell's Gate, relying on a huge amount of hardware that help it tackle such challenging terrain. Now, the R1T has a 4-motor, 4-wheel drive system and an adjustable air suspension with additional options such as 34-inch all-terrain tires, front tow hooks, skid plates, and a variety of driving modes that adjust suspension and stability control. So in other words, this truck looks like it can handle tough off-roading as well as it can handle refined on-road driving. What's funny is I watched this video a couple times and I'm like, man, it doesn't look like the tires were even aired down. That Rivian is an absolute beast. I'm sure Rivian won't have any trouble filling orders with this thing, but you gotta admit, after watching this, I can't help but think there's going to be a few more orders that are going to be placed for or by off-road enthusiasts for this thing. Out of curiosity, what do you think of the R1T? Has it grabbed your attention? Or are you holding out for the R1S, or are you not on the electric bandwagon just yet? Leave a comment below. Let me know. A while back, Ford unveiled the Expedition Timberline, an off-road version of its hugely popular small SUV. Now Ford's biggest SUV is getting the same treatment. Now this rig has springs and sway bars that have been enhanced for off-roading. Additionally, steering has been tuned for off-road use. Now the Expedition Timberline comes from the factory with big 33-inch 265/70 R18 Goodyear Wrangler all-terrain tires. Now the tires are wrapped around a 18-inch wheel that are finished in black aluminum. Now other features include electronic locking rear differential, Ford's new trail turn assist, which uses the vehicle's brake traction control to slow the inside rear tire to enable tight turns. And the impressive approach and departure angle of this thing is 28.5 degrees and 23.7 degrees respectively. Now this rig also has 10.6 inches of ground clearance. That's not too shabby for something like this. Oh yeah, and add to that a high output EcoBoost engine that puts out 440 horsepower and also 510 pounds of torque. That's a beast. So those of you that want to off-road or overland style, the Expedition Timberline just might be for you. Now, with this week's news out of the way, let's get to the big winners of our last giveaway. Philip Conley, you won a $100 Amazon gift card. Doug G, you won the Coleman sleeping bag. And 75 Marcus S Channel, well, I hope I said your name correctly. You won the Stanley Adventure Camp Cook set. Congratulations to our winners. Now, if you were one of the 3 winners, please be sure to get in touch with me as I have outlined in the instructions in the description. As for those of you that participated that didn't win, thank you so much for joining in on the fun. We've got another giveaway starting right now, so get ready to give it another go. Here are the new prizes that we have this time around. We have a Hike and Share Ultralight Double Sleeping Pad. We have a Odoland 22-piece camping cookware mess kit. And of course, the $100 Amazon gift card. Entering the giveaway is really simple. Step 1, like this video and subscribe to our channel. Step 2, leave a comment below. In fact, the more of our videos that you watch and leave a comment on, the more chances that you have to win. So get watching some of our other videos and leave some comments. Step 3, register on 4-wheel drive talk and introduce yourself in the forum. Now, if you already registered on the site and introduce yourself during one of the last giveaways, you're still eligible to win. But as I keep saying, swing on by, say hello. We would love to see you. And that is it. For complete details on the giveaway, including how to register on the site and how to say hello, check out the description below. Good luck. And just like that, guys, 4-wheel drive talk number 9 is in the bag. As always, it's that time of the video where I'm going to ask you to do all that YouTube stuff that is oh so valuable to this channel. So, if you're mildly entertained, if you enjoyed this video, if you found some value with it, do me a favor, hit that like button down below if you're currently not subscribed to the channel. Hey, we'd love to have you part of the community, so please consider hitting the subscribe button. While you're at it, hit that bell so that you're notified each time that we come out with a video like this. Friend, I'm going to be jumping out of my studio, so you get out there, stay healthy, and find your adventures.